All right, so some of the symptoms that I've had on this Whirlpool that probably led you to the same video is that whenever you end up starting the cycle, you'll hear it fill, and then when you wait for it to run, you'll see a pile of water here, but there is no water or circulation pump working. So all you do is hear it fill, and when you cancel it by hitting this button right here, the water will drain out, but you never quite hear it run. So as you're diagnosing, there's a few things you can check out in terms of what's going on. And for this one, we're going to replace the circulation pump. All right, we're going to go ahead and use these tools to take apart the machine. There's going to be some screws that mounted in on two particular spots I'm going to show you, and maybe some alternate spots depending on how things are mounted. We're going to take off the water source here, and then we're going to take off the drain hose with this tool here. I'm going to show you the part number from here. This is a brand new part direct from Whirlpool, and the part number right here is listed right here. It's called the motor pump. Depending on how your dishwasher is mounted, there's a strip of wood located here. There's going to be two screws going to be removing from here. Additionally, some models may have, depending on the make and model, they may have some plastic portions on here to be able to mount to the side. So in this case, here's the model number in case you're wondering. So we're going to go ahead and take this out, and then we are going to remove these two screws, and then we are going to pull out these plates right here to do some disconnects and pull it out. Okay, as we go through here, if you have a house that is plumbed, that's relatively modern, you can go ahead and disconnect the water source. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the water source here. And then there is going to be a dishwasher drain that either leads to a drainage pipe, or in this case, a garbage disposal. So you're gonna have to disconnect that as well. And then we're gonna disconnect this. Additionally, just make sure that you pull the power. I ended up pulling the water from here, and also the drain. And we're gonna put this on the side to be able to access it. Okay, so we are going to match up some of the parts. The power has been disconnected. So we are going to pull a few power cords, one listed right here, and then we're going to make some room here, and this is cinched on right here, and we're gonna kind of wiggle and break that apart, but we're gonna take this off next. All right, so when you're looking at that, there's gonna be a notch right here that we're gonna press out. Okay, so once we've removed that, we're gonna go ahead and keep it to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and work on this notch next, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull this out. Okay, so update on this, I ended up using a pair of pliers, wiggled this out a little bit, and then I think there is going to be a notch here that we're gonna have to pull out, and this has been staying on here for quite a bit, so I'm gonna work on this next. All right, so upon pulling this out, some people may say that there's some debris in here. Unfortunately, there was no debris in here to clog it, so we will check this out, and I'm gonna twist this open to take a look at this as well. All right, so in my right hand is the brand new part. As I was trying to unscrew this one, it didn't quite unscrew. It's the exact same model and brand. This one lasted about 13 months, and if I can get more than 13 months out of this, then we'll call that a win. Otherwise, we'll replace the dishwasher with something better. So I think the tough part is going to be able to get this in this gasket right here. We may put some soap on here to be able to kind of work that through. So as you notice, there's going to be a notch right here, and that notch is a tight fit, goes in here. So we're going to put a little soap, a little water here and here, be able to work that in. All right, so to kind of give you an update, I had to pull out this rubber portion and manually put it on here per the last image. I put some soap around the plastic portion in here, and it was able to come in here just fine. I think the toughest part was working this rubber grommet through, and then I ended up using a flathead screwdriver to kind of pull that anchor right there over, and then I ended up using a screw in clamp here. And then the last thing you want to do is make sure that you rerun your power correctly and connect it through the bottom up here. So once we do that, we're going to reconnect everything and start a cycle. And just as a reminder, make sure you feed all of your drainage along with your electrical back up to be able to hook up all the lines. All right, we got everything hooked up. Power, drain, water, and then we're running a cycle. And looks like the circulation pump is running like normal.